Friday. You know what that means. It's Friendzy Football Friday. It is the past and present league in all of its glory. We have some amazing games tonight. We have a P&P game. We have friendlies. We have rivalries. We have battles. We have pride and honor on the line. We have bragging rights in the Discord on the line. And all of it is culminating in people mostly snitching to their teammates about what styles of play other people have. I don't know about you, Tom, but that's how things have gone on this side. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, all good, mate. I just can't believe that we're back for what this is week 6 of the P&P League, game week 6 out of 8 already. I mean, it's absolutely flown by. As you said, we've got a really, really good P&P game at the tail end of this stream to finish off today between two incredible characters who are looking for another 3 points as they've just got a few. Some really interesting friendlies today, especially our first game kicking off. I won't say too much about that yet. But yeah, there has been a couple of rivalries within the Discord. Bragging rights definitely given. Someone who had a horrendous loss who's looking to avenge themselves in a friendly as well this evening.
Not me this time. Not me. I only lost 2-1 and I was pissed as well. But I have reasons to be pissed. Not because of Mr. Nayfort, who was an excellent and has been an excellent competitor, but because I didn't take my cordyceps mushrooms in time and they only kicked in the second half, at which point I'd brought on Paolo Fruit Tray for Chimetti and I couldn't get through shit.
Oh, mate. That's the one.
It's not that I lost to him. It's that I tactically fucked myself.
I think you lost yourself. You lost
That's
yourself.
What it is. That's what it is. It is. I screwed myself at the end. I've got this 88 Ronaldo I've been working on. Should have brought it on. So anyway, our first game is Sheep with the return of Marvelous Nakamba, who is a cult favorite, not only amongst those in the Discord, but amongst anyone who follows Sheep on any of his platforms. And he is up against Tom.
He's up against Burr, our Peruvian wonder boy, who's also incredible, not just at foot at the P&P League, but also, as we found out this week, he's amazing at Among Us and Fall Guys as well. He's a man of many talents, but tonight he's showing off his Marseille squad.
Yeah, I can't even fall over in Fall Guys, so that tells you about me. Although I did win the first game we ever played, which was weird, and then didn't place afterwards. It's okay, so we're going to cut over to these lads now. We're going to get Sheep Stream up here, and I'm just going to let the lads know that we are ready to go. Take caps lock off, because I'm not shouting anymore. And just let them know.
Okay. Give them the go-ahead.
Exactly. Always grateful to Sheep for coming on here and showing us his amazing skills. I managed to score 3. I'm not going to say how many he scored against me, but I managed to score 3 against him in a friendly. I was very happy about that. So hopefully they can get their game on soon. Tom, talking about the P&P League, we've had some really interesting results where we've seen some shocks and some surprises. One of them being Ryan getting, absolutely destroyed.
I think the word that we can use to describe it is brutality. I think Steve has that in his locker, as we've seen. Let's just put the score out there. 13-2. I think nobody saw that coming whatsoever. I don't think anyone would ever put that unless they were taking the piss. Steve is a madman with the Hullet, with the R9. And we know he's definitely online right now because he's a PSV representative and it's the Eredivisie team of the season. So he's absolutely having a great time.
Yeah, that team's just going to get better. That's what's worrying about that one. There's some really good cards coming into that team, and there was a 7-0 loss as well last week. Who lost? Who lost 7-0?
Was this the one last week? Yeah, this was last week for Sheep versus Ethan Abs. I mean, my kind of arch nemesis, the one who took me down in season 1. Yes. So the Sheep boy, the Sheepmeister, joint top as well. 3 of us at the top after 5 game weeks. Sheep dismantled Fiorentina 7-0, much like my beloved Crystal Palace did in the Conference League last night. But no, there's been goals galore, these past few weeks. In previous weeks, you've seen 9-0s, 6-0s, 11-1s. There are some rogue scores going on. But as you said, there's also some really tight scores. I mean, yourself, it was a 2-1 close affair. We saw Gav with Lucy as well. It's a really, really tricky league at the moment. And just a few of the games that we've got coming up this week. I mean, My personal one that we've got is Fanta Hunter representing Schalke. He's up against Dobby, who's representing Liverpool. I think both of these could easily score 5 or 6 against each other.
That's going to be interesting. I've just realised I'm playing Darren this week, and I have a Rangers striker.
Oh, it means more, man. It means more. Do you know if you celebrate in front of the camera with Chimetri, he's going to lose his head, man.
Listen, right. I don't. For those who don't know, on pro clubs, our team, everybody in front of the defense can fuck up all the time. They can misplace passes, shots. They can have 9 XG and not score. But if one ball goes over the top, I'm Satan. Okay.
You are.
And if I'm too far off them, I'm Satan. So I have already told Darren, if I score any balls over the top, if I score any goals where you are not touch tight, I will not stop talking about it in clubs.
You'll be doing that circle run with the shush that you like to do on pro clubs, don't you?
Yeah, well, I only do that at 3-0 because I'm trying to get us out the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Time is money, you know.
I'm trying to get him to rage quit. Right, I'm just going to message Sheep now and let him know that we're ready.
Yeah, they've had a few Wi-Fi issues. So whilst we're kind of sorting that out, I just wanted to throw it out there. We're still looking for someone to join our league in the final 3 weeks of the P&P League. We've had people dipping in and out of the league due to one reason or another. We're looking for someone to come and play game week 6, game week 7, game week 8. Get yourself in here, guys. This is an incredible community, an incredible way to show your talent off to everyone in the Discord, everyone in the wider FC market on X.
You get to slam it on people. Basically, you get to go online and then say, look at this fucking useless prick. Like, I don't post my victories because it would mean I'd have to post my losses and I'd be way busier than I am already. But yeah, going into game week 6, I'm on 6 points. So I'm where I want to be, but I could take a giant leap and really have the last 2 games just being cruising for me. Like, no pressure. But if I don't win this game, then I've got to win one of the next 2, which is dicey because there's going to be some real animals coming my way. Sheep's just loading into Ultimate Team right now. I don't know if you've seen on the Ultimate Team menus, you've got 2 pages of Team of the Seasons. Now, for those who have invested in Team of the Weeks, I went on and I checked what the recommendations were. The 14 times 83 has 2 weeks left on it before it's reloaded. So if you have any Team of the Weeks, don't worry about the daily Team of the Season or anything like that. Those Team of the Weeks are still going to be needed. I still sold 50 because I was like, because I didn't look up what the recommendations were.
How much did you
I just saw that one of them needed Team of the Season. Went, oh shit!
Yeah, go,
100%. That was me. That was me. Every moment was just like, ah!
It's just panic, isn't it? But it's nice to see so many different cards coming onto the game. It's kind of hard for some people in our leagues to get new cards, especially Sheep with Zimbabwe. I know he was really looking forward to a Motherwell winger, Mazwanize, but he's been evolving him anyway. But just looking at some of the evolutions that have come out tonight, there's a max 90 rated centre mid that turns your centre mid into a 93 rated card. So, you know, kind of on the Team of the Season kind of line.
Frank Rijkaard's going
looking
right
at a card
into that.
Exactly. I looked at a Jefferson Lerma, and I think his lowest card stat was 92, and his highest was 95. And I'm thinking, this is broken. You know, this is absolutely broken. But as we say,
that Lerma card is already broken, and also with Crystal Palace doing so well, Ismaili Sarr doing so well with that card, Palace are in a fantastic position. Quick shout out! I really regret not doing that Yuri Tillman's card.
He got Anticipate as a play style, as he did last night.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something as well. I don't know if you've noticed this when playing. If they've upped Press Proven, I am convinced they've upped Press Proven because strikers with Press Proven are really hard to get off the ball unless you have Bruiser Plus.
It seems like it's just glued to them, doesn't it? And you know, fair enough. If they have got Press Proven, it should be a bit more that way.
I was playing Champs on Monday night, and I was whooping this guy, whooping him. It was like 7-3, 7-2. and he brought on the bass Cliver, you know, the new bass Cliver, and with the press proven,
Yeah.
tore me the fuck up. Game ended 7-6.
If you know how to
Yeah,
use
dude,
it.
he knew how to use it. He just basically used the angles so well, and every time I tried to grab him, it just didn't work. So very disappointed there. So as we can see, Burr here representing Olympique Marseille, the greatest club in the history of French football. Yeah, it's a real football club. You know, it's a port community, and we all know port communities can be very passionate and fevered, and we all know the Stade Velodrome is not a nice place to be. It's that fantastic open stadium in the south of France, obviously one of the most beautiful parts of the world. And here we have a great setup here. We have Sheep wearing his Manchester City kit before it becomes a championship kit versus Olympique Marseille in their kit sponsored by someone who is not known. We are going to take ourselves out of this. We are going to put the game on, and we thank you for joining us for Friendzy Football Friday. Tom, how do you think this one is going to go?
There's one thing that we know with these two is his goals. I mean, Burr, although we estimate him and we know that he is fantastic, I think he's even gone above and beyond with some of the matches that he has had this PMP League. He has done some real upsets. That said, Sheep, although this is a friendly, perfect record, 5 games, 5 wins, joined top of the PMP League. My money has got to be with Sheep. I mean, he's a wriggly old bastard with those cards. I'm going to go at least 4 goals to Sheep. 4-2 Sheep.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say about Sheep is if you do not have, if you don't have a big guy up front, you're not going to get through because all of his defense is yoked. That's the only way to describe it. I think they all have bruiser, but a great Marseille side there, including some fantastic players, as well as a new team of the season card. We're doing our best to come into this game. I think we're having maybe issues on their side as the game loads in, but we'll see what we can do. We are doing our best here as we connect Barnsley to South America. Okay.
But yeah, it's good to see that we've got these new cards already being played. My goodness me, the ping is looking rather crazy at the moment. We'll have to see how this game goes. It does look like Sheep is extremely struggling here. 2,500 ping. You'd think that this is Chinese Ryan in the PMP League with the amount of losses due to ping that he has had. Maybe it will be a back out here. Maybe it will be more of a summarization of.
Well, you know, it's one of those unfortunate things about EA and their game. You know, internet literally moves at the speed of light. So the fact that they can't get their game to work is kind of embarrassing. I know myself, I run my stuff off Starlink, much like a lot of people in rural areas, and you know, the speeds are definitely there. It's definitely a EA issue. This looks like a really bad time for both guys, particularly Sheep here, who is hosting. So we're just going to let this go for 1 second, and then we're just going to contact the lads and just double check that everything's okay.
I think we might have to
abandon this
one. See what we can do there. But with that said, you know, we've just sent people to the arse end of the moon and back. Yet we can't play people from across the world. So it really does show the commitment that EA has to their customers of being able to bring the world of football together. So it is an absolute shame on that behalf.
We didn't go. We didn't go to the moon, Tom. We didn't.
Let us dream, Doc. Let us dream.
We didn't. That's just a no. I've seen too many things from that Artemis flight where I'm like, why does did you see the balloon fall? That was my personal favorite.
Yes. Are we now flat earthers as well?
No, I'm not. How far are we flat earthers are crazy. I'm not a flat earther, but
the only thing to form off as good as a flat earth is Wong's form in this PNP League. I mean, it's absolutely.
Listen, if the earth was flat, we'd have better signal in that game. Okay, so clearly the earth is round. We need to find a way through instead of over. Very unfortunate there for both lads. Would have been a hell of a game. Unfortunately, I don't think that one's going to go ahead. But it does give us an opportunity to talk about things that have been going on and do go on. And one of them is the the form of Chinese Ryan. Now, when he came into this tournament, he was kind of widely regarded as a hot prospect. I think a lot of us felt that he would be top 6 minimum.
I did, yeah.
Probably one of the leading lights of Team Fitzy. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, and I genuinely don't know why, he has been playing a lot. He's getting taken out for dinner and being left with the bill because he's too ugly to take home.
He's going to have a lot of pots to wash.
His form is a bag for him and a bag for me in case his bag falls off. That's what it is right now. Chinese Ryan right now couldn't find work in a sweatshop. He is thumbless. His ability to juggle is no more. His ability to use a pad is no more. I'm going to put him in contact with Tolando. He can maybe help him with his feet, and we'll just take it from there. Unfortunately, again, a lot of hype around China, but he's just been so poor.
He's been so poor. This, isn't he? He's gonna love it.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think that is? Do you know what? I think he's had a real tough time with fixtures. I think at the moment, he's got another hard fixture that's coming up this week. I mean, Doc, if you want to share, I have sent you the fixtures for game week 6 if you wanted to. There's no pressure.
Absolutely.
Of course. But I think it's just easier for our viewers to kind of visualize who we've got, where they're standing. I can send you the video. Possibly. I'll have to.
There we have them.
I sent you the table
so
as well.
This week we have Friendzy versus Josh. Jesus. Good luck getting that one started. We have Fanta Hunter with Schalke versus Seg. Oh, go on. I am interested.
Come in. So after a lot of delaying, shall we say, a lot of sportsmanship, shall we say, a lot of anticipation, shall we say. There's been 12 goals scored between Fanta and Josh in game week 5, which was one of our delayed.
I am going to put out a prediction on the goal scored. I am going to say it was 12 by Fanta and none by Josh.
Oh, close. It was close. Josh did put up a bit of a fight, a little bit of a fight. It was 10-2. It was 10-2 to Fanta. So his goal difference is being +8. Josh has scored 2 more goals to add to his tally of the PMP League. But yeah, I mean, it just shows people are brutal in this league. There might be other RTG leagues or PMP leagues out there. I challenge any of them to come and actually look at the quality of players we have in ours, because I do put ours out as the absolute upper echelon. I mean, look at the teams that we've got on offer this week, Doc.
Yeah, and some of the fixtures are crazy. Fanta Hunter versus Dobby is going to be a really good game. Dobby, a good player with some holes in his game. Fanta Hunter, ruthless in his attack. Then we have United VYD versus Chinese Ryan. This is going to be Ryan's comeback story.
It is. And do you know what, though, Doc? The man might be ready for a quick chat. We'll have to see. So carry on with the fixtures, but he is talking to you right now.
And then we have Asa versus Ethan Abs in what is a crazy game. Both coming off a loss. Both coming to prove a point. Then we have Old Gamer versus Burr. That is Steve over in the Discord versus Burr. That is going to be an incredibly interesting game. Steve relentless in his attack. Burr fantastic at defending. Then we have Lou98 representing Millwall. Very good player, has some really interesting builds on some of his players. He's got like a 6'2" left winger and things like that called Watson. Very good, very good. Against the captain himself, Fitzy the Bard, undefeated still, although conceding more goals than would be expected. Smithy versus King is going to be a hell of a game.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that.
Smithy coming off a rough 2 weeks where he's had to play me with a lot of time and practice, and he's had to play Fitzy as well. And now he's coming up against King Jay, and that's going to be a really tight game. Jay very competitive in how he goes, and then some dude called Dazza versus me. I'm joking. Darren Adam, the Roy Keane of our team, a man I highly respect his opinion when it comes to pro clubs. He's going to be facing myself, and I think that could end up being what I'm interested in that game. Is Darren's given me a lot of defending advice over the time, and I'm hoping to implement it. I'm really do. I really do. I'm not going to have audio on because I just can't have him taking the piss out of me the entire game. But hopefully
I'm supposed to understand him though with the accent.
It's because we're both from cities.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, because people in cities they talk really fast, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have Sheep versus Mystery Baller, which will be an interesting game.
It could be you watching this.
It could be you, indeed. Then we have Strategic versus Mackham. Mackham looking to pull his finger out of his ass this week. Then we have Lucy versus Dominic Paul. I honestly do not know which way this is going. If Lucy can work on a couple of things in his game, right, just to, I'm not telling change his game, just a couple of things, maybe with speed as well, the speed of his game, I think he is going to be a tough opponent for anyone.
Exactly.
If you don't have a good goalkeeper, you're in trouble. Then we have Jordan versus Spider Gav, which is the game tonight. I honestly cannot call this. Jordan, having had a team he didn't have any affinity for, really struggled in the past league. This time he's come out with Newcastle and he is ready and firing.
He's scoring.
Now, what makes this so interesting for me is that Gav has a very small team and Jordan has a very big team.
Yes. Oh, absolutely, he does.
Jordan is very good from corners. Gav is very good at countering. It's going to be an interesting game. It's really going to be an interesting game. And then Mr. Nayfoot, shout out to Mr. Nayfoot and his striker who ball hopped me twice and screwed me over. Congratulations on your victory and good luck in your game against Challam. Challam, I'm really, really, really hoping you can get something out of that game.
Can I just add before that, Mr. Nayfoot, as much as we love you, everyone wants Challam to get some points because by God, he deserves it. He's such a grinder for his Bundesliga side Leverkusen this season. He's an absolute cult hero of the Discord. He's just come back from holiday. He's playing his game week 5 fixture tomorrow. And then basically, like in FPL, he's got a double game week. He's got 2 games in the space of 1 week. He's playing catch up. So good luck to him. Sorry, Doc, I just had to get that in.
Oh, no, we do. We want a challenge victory, but I respect Mr. Nayfoot. He's put a lot of time and effort into that Dundee team. And then we have Dilly Dally versus Ben Anakin. Ben, who I am a big supporter of. I like Ben a lot. He is the stalwart of the Discord. He has really, really been working on his game. I know Dobby's been helping him. I know a lot of people have been helping him. People like to take the piss out of him. I don't do that anymore. I think he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He really is a great guy. And, you know, people like him are the engine room of any Discord, you know. Knowing that somebody's always active or around means that people can come along and join. And you know, anytime you go to general chat, Ben's always there hanging around. So good luck to him and good luck with his job interview that he had and wishing you all of the best, my friend, on that one.
I've just sent you the league table as well, just before we start, if you wanted to show it. Obviously, that's not up to date now, just because Fanta has now won his game 10-2. Yeah, so a lot of Team Friendzy up at the top.
Motherfucker! If I'd have won that, I'd have been in the top 10.
You would, and that changes the way that the league looks completely. So, you know, Fanta will
Sorry about that, everyone. I haven't seen the table.
But, you know, one thing that is for sure, Doc, is that although Team Friendzy have been mainly loitering around the top half of the table, what you have seen as well is quite a shift in how many of Team Fitzy are moving up that table slowly. We've seen yourself over previous weeks. Dobby's moved up. Mackham, not this week, but previously has got some wins. Burr has got a couple more wins. Chinese Ryan is looking for redemption as well. You know, there's quite a few players. We got to be rooting for Ben as well this week if you're Team Fitzy, because he's looking for that first win. You know, he's had some horrendous fixtures, but he's looking for that first win over Dilly Dilly. It's going to be 25th versus 21st. It's going to be Ajax versus Bayern Munich. What a game that'll be.
It will be. And just looking at some of the table, As much as we mock Ryan, he's done really well there with 7 points
Yes.
for the team. But a lot of the Friendzy team on a couple of wins, we're seeing people down the bottom like Ben, just unfortunate in some of his results. He could be on 6 points easily. Gav with 4 points, doing really well. Obviously looking to push on tonight, and then obviously Jordan on 4 points as well. So a victory there for Jordan would propel him to 12th place, and a victory for Gav propels him to 12th place. But a draw doesn't really do much for either, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. We're at that stage of the tournament where goals and victories become extremely important, and you really have to decide, do I want a point out of this game, and is that enough, or do I want 3 points out of this game because I need to push on? And the reality is top 10 is in sight for a lot of people, so being able to get in that top 10 would be absolutely fantastic, and it's something that I'm aiming for. I didn't know I was that I didn't know I was that close. This is like last time when I lost the last game, and it was like, oh, if you'd won that, you'd have finished.
Just look how tight it is, though, Doc. I mean, as you said, if you won that last game, you're looking at being 9th place before Fanta plays his game, or in the top 10, if you will. And that makes it look completely different.
But that game between me and Darren is a big game now as well, because if I beat Darren, then I go ahead of him on points.
Yeah, I mean, it changes the complexion of everything. And, one game week can make this table look so much different, and it can hype up Team Friendzy, it can hype up Team Fitzy. I mean, we are in the motion, Team Friendzy, of kind of just delaying Team Fitzy, making any more ground on us. They're running out of weeks, so we kind of know that. As long as we can match you guys, then we should see ourselves to the title. But one thing that we're saying to the boys is it's not done yet. We just got to keep attacking. And that's hopefully what we'll see tonight. I'm going to be rooting for Jordan. Gav is a fellow admin. He is a very good friend of mine. Meeting up with him next week. He's making the drive down to Wales to see me. But for this week, I'm voting on Jordan.
I think it's going to be a tight game. If Gav has the mentality, he has a great chance. Jordan always has the mentality. So we know that he's going to come strong. Yeah, he's going to come strong. So we're really, we've got a really interesting game coming up in that one. I'm going to check a few things before
we might be ready in the Discord for this one, Doc.
Right. Well, we are going to go and find that very, very quickly. Bear with me.
Just to go over one thing. Just looking at the team of the season cards that are out now, and obviously we've had Trophy Titans, and looking at each other's PMP teams, I'm looking at Fantas just now. There hasn't been a single special Raul card all year, and I've had this kind of theory that it's like there's certain cards every year that barely get a card until right at the very end where they're not meaningful. Melito's just got one now. Raul hasn't got one. There's so many weird cards, and you look at old icons like Valderrama, Beerhoff, all of these lot, and you think, how did we think that those cards were decent back then when they had mid-70 stats? And now we've got evolved bronze cards with 90 stats.
Everything's relative.
Of course it is.
Everything's relative. So when back then, those cards were so much better than every other card. It's like you can't hold up a card. You can't take Paulo Dybala's Team of the Season Palermo card and explain to people, oh, this tore shit up. This was one of the best cards in the game, because they'll just look at the stats and go, oh, that's rubbish. Yeah. But back then, it wasn't really about card stats. It was more about speed.
It was. That was a massive factor.
Yeah. So, like, having a defender that had like 75 pace was huge.
Oh,
that was a fast defender. Yeah. You're looking at people like not Naldo, Santa Maria, maybe. Philip Santana. Yeah, 81 rated centre back, but had 80 pace, so everybody was all over it.
You'd have Naldo, Philippe Santana, and Dede. You'd have that in a 3-5-2, a Bundesliga hybrid a couple of years ago.
I myself was more of an advocate of the Serie A. I would have a backline of Chiellini, Barzagli, and Bonucci. And then my midfield would be, I can't remember who I'd have on the left, but
he used to be the guy.
The left back from Juve, Alexandro. And
Oh,
then
yes.
I would have Lichtsteiner on the right. Midfield would be Marquisio and De Rossi. And then Cam would normally be some got Mario Gomez. I would go for quite a lot.
Okay, yeah.
And then my strikers, I would normally have like Cavani or like people like that. Oh, and Mandzukic when he was at Juve. Yeah, I was a
He's a
hawk crossing
journeyman
it
as
in the
well.
box.
What a card he was.
He
But here
was.
we go.
Okay, so we are going to get going here. Lads, it is fantastic of you to all join us here. We are going to be watching this from Ben's screen. We are going to do our best to maximize this, and we're going to try and zoom in.
Let's just give a round of applause to Ben, though. I mean, what a team. What a glow up he's had over the past few weeks. Are we seriously looking at Ben's team with one card that's rated less than 90?
We are. We're seeing 89 with Bruzo, 91. Is that Cola? We've got the Kim Min Jae. We have the Cancelo, the Elise, the Gravenberg, Alonso. Is that Renato Sanchez?
It is. What a card that is.
Mane, and then Luis Diaz up front.
That is disgusting. Can you get a Senegalese manager in there, perhaps, to get Mane on full chem? I mean,
I don't know. However, if he's already used it, hasn't he? I was going to say he could use his icon skin, but he's used that already on Renato.
Positional excellence could be another one there.
Yeah, definitely getting him on the old green card.
Yeah, what a team though!
What a team! What a team! I don't know if this has paused. No, it is moving. It is moving.
Shining.
Yeah. But we've zoomed. What we've done, we've been working on some of the technical stuff here, so we've been able to zoom in on the game so you guys can see it full screen when it's coming out to you, which makes it just a bit easier for you guys. So here we go. The game is starting. Tom, of the two teams taking part in this, what players stick out for you?
I mean, knowing from what we've had in previous podcasts, I mean, we know of that Kosovo striker that King has got. I believe it's Arsini or something like that.
I can't remember. I remember Muriki. That's one I remember.
Ridiculous finesse shots that he had. And one thing, I mean, I've played King, a very big brute of a team that he's got. But then if you compare that to Ben, I mean, he's got electric wingers. He's got Elise, who's not generically fast in a sprint, but with the ball, incredibly fast. Sadio Mane, very explosive. Luis Diaz, very explosive. I mean, we've seen in real life, Luis Diaz scored an incredible goal to knock out Real Madrid the other night. Are we going to see Ben get not 3 points, but a W this evening? It's going to be hard, but, both players have got a lot to prove.
Listen, I wouldn't want to play any of these guys on their best day because they are extremely competent. There we have Ajdini, the striker. Fantastic. And some of those cards really been taken to incredible levels by Jay. And the Bayern Munich team we've seen, obviously Kosovo kicking off. And we wish both gentlemen well in this friendly game. Of course, the friendly sportsmanship will not be involved after the victory. Kosovo here starting early, moving the ball really well. We're seeing them use that width to enable themselves to find the penetration. Now, interestingly enough, one team with the CDM, one team with probably a holding CM in Alonso. Yes. So it's going to be interesting to see how the game flows here. Jay, tricky around the box. He's very competent on the ball and very composed under the pass. Something we've seen come into his, here we go. You cannot give that man space. He will punish you. Now, it's going to be interesting. At this moment, this is obviously Ben's first time on the ball as well. So Ben looking to keep possession for a little bit. He's trying to work it. What he has to understand is that the amount of pressure that Jay is going to put on him is going to be quite huge. Great interception there from a fairly predictable ball, though, I would say, Tom.
I would argue. I mean, something that we're seeing a bit more from Jay or King as we go into this match is he's not afraid to pass it backwards either. He's taking his time on the ball. He's pinging that ball quite a lot more. But as we said, Doc, I mean, we've got a 4-5-1 flat with Xabi Alonso as probably a holding midfielder versus a 4-1-4-1. Very much like for like in there. We're going to be looking at Ben probably doing his mainstay of hitting that ball down the wing as he does now with the skill move and a cutback. I mean, that is kind of his signature move as he runs into the box there. Great interception. Intercept plus for me, Doc, is absolutely a must on centre backs or mainly CDMs for me. Again, bruiser, quick step, all of these really do work well.
I think quick step and bruiser. He's through. Oh, what a goal!
Wow, what
a goal!
Outside
of the foot, fantastic shot.
I mean, one thing that we can say about Jay in this game so far is brutal or ruthless would be probably the word to say. 2 shots, 2 goals. Can't really ask much more of himself. He's got a real good feel for the ball as he's just knocking it back and forth, trying to really just get to have Ben walk out of his defence a bit and leave those gaps. As we can see, it should be offside now.
Yeah.
But yeah, very positive start by Jay.
I think Jay has messed with Ben's game plan.
Yes.
I don't think he was expecting this, or if he was expecting it, unfortunately, in FC, a good big one will definitely always beat a good small one. And with evolutions, you're able to turn some cards into quite phenomenal things. For example, I'm pretty sure that come the end of team of the season, I'll be able to take Ronaldo from lengthy to control to explosive.
I'm sure you will.
But we're really seeing Ben try and build here. Good luck trying to beat Jay at centre back or at full back because he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very competent and patient on the ball. He's looking to play through the middle to go to the width. He's looking to draw Ben in by taking his striker wide, playing the through ball.
Wow, here we go. It's just 3 shots.
Too easy.
Hajdini. I mean, Doc, looking at the way that Jay plays there, you can completely understand why you say it's a conflict of how Ben's used to being played against. I see Ben normally as someone who's always on the counter-attack. And obviously, to be on the counter-attack, you've got to be really pressed in your own box as well. But what we're seeing from Jay here is just a slow, methodical approach of working that ball forwards. But as we say, Gravenberch is through. And what a save by Muric.
I felt like that had to go. That had to go to the keeper.
Seeing a new tactic here. Is this a Dobby special, perhaps? So we've had a lot of coaching from Ben here. We're going to whack it in. What a save by Muric again with that long save.
Did you not feel like the through ball to Diaz was on there?
It needed to be, didn't it? It needed to be hit pretty quickly as well. Again, I'd be looking for probably a low driven there or just a finesse around the goalkeeper. I mean, keeping it simple, that is something that Jay does very, very well. He's not one of these players to do lots of flicks. He's just going to play the ball around you. He's going to wait for you to move, much like we do in pro clubs. Open up the spaces we're doing now through to Hajdini, again, intercept plus, and Ben's going to recycle the ball again.
I really feel like Ben is, look, I either put Diaz as a false 9 and have both playmakers on midfield on attack.
Yes.
You're not going to win that ball. Or introduce a cam to release your striker, but I think that's offside. But now, Ben doesn't have an answer. So
no, this is quite alarming. I'll be very honest. I do rate Jay. I wouldn't have put him 3-0 up within 30 minutes of the game. Ben has shown glimpses. He is going to work his way into the box. But as you said, Doc, if he's going to go man for man against this Kosovo team, he's not going to win a duel.
No, he's not. But one of the things that he will win is perhaps the athletic battle. Perhaps he can use his ability to move in tight spaces to find himself a shot. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. That is a constructed goal. And that's when we say about Ben improving as a player, we're talking about things like that. That's a goal he already knew how to score from the way he plays.
Yeah,
so one credit to Ben. Confidence is sometimes an issue for him, and he's really come out and stuck to what he wants to do. So now we're going to see whether Jay can respond to that. If I was Jay, I'd try and keep the ball for a little bit, maybe ride out the half, look to keep the ball near their goal. And if I get an opportunity, then great, but not really looking to give the ball away. Ben, very close.
Now it's all can come reward, and he's getting that ball forward very quickly. This is what he needs, though. He needs to have this blistering pace, like he's got here with Mane. He's making his way into the box. He's going to finesse that shot.
Oh my days.
This is what Ben can do, and this is what Jay has allowed him to do as well. But Ben, you've got to give him credit. Sadio Mane, best player in the world. Not joking. Ballon d'Or player. Mane's through again. Look at this pace that he's got on the fullback. Bringing that ball. Surely a cutback is going to be happening now. Fantastic interception by a Kosovian right back. And here we have halftime, Doc. 5 goals in one half.
Yeah, 5 goals in one half. Ben really doing well to come back. Jay setting the tone early. Don't really feel like there was much Jay could do about the goals either. They were well constructed.
Very well taken.
Yeah, he covered the front post. He covered the cutback. If somebody scores from outside the box, it's not really a lot you can do about that. No. You can't. Even if you're blocking the box for the low block, it's still very difficult to do. But yeah, we're seeing some possessions. Yeah, it's very close in possession. Obviously, Ben very busy up the pitch. And in terms of the passing patterns, we're seeing Ben looking a bit predictable in the way that he's playing, but Jay looking to spread that ball around left to right, using his CDM to go into his CMs and then spread the ball around. So this will be interesting here to see what he goes for. Wide playmaker or off roll. Interesting.
Doc, I've got a question for you, though.
2 deep line playmakers and a B2B in the middle.
It's something. Okay. I mean, if it works, then we're not going to question it. But my question to you, Doc, is: you find yourself 3-0 up. Do you change your approach? It felt like the game kind of just tilted back towards Ben.
I think the issue with it is, what at 3-0, the other people are going hell for leather.
Yeah,
they're not really worrying about. They're not worried about conceding. They're pushing everything forward. So if you then attack like normal, you're outnumbered because they're pushing everything forward. So it's a difficult situation because keeping the ball is hard without being really dirty about it with headers and things like that. And that's not really in the spirit of the tournament.
It's not.
What fantastic opportunity here. Can it be? Got a turn. Oh, too late. But he's won the ball back. Oh my God. I can't believe he got through that. Kosovo. Obvious pass.
Not getting that same rhythm now, is he? I mean, Ben is pushing himself, as we say in clubs, just walking up that field a bit, just closing the gap ever so much. And we're seeing Ben with Bayern now, just starting to slowly suffocate this Kosovo midfield. And we can see now Jay's doing the right thing, keeping the ball, keep it away from Ben for now. Grow a little bit up the pitch. Here we can see just walking up the pitch. It is going to be offside, a really good offside trap here. I mean, Jay's carrying on anyway, but it's going to be a free kick. Good offside trap there, Doc.
For me, it's easy watching the game. I would say it's a bad offside trap because the right midfielder of Kosovo was onside. So if the ball had gone to that direction, he'd have been screwed. I'm not a big fan of the offside trap. I've seen it executed well, but it really only takes one mistake. And you're giving somebody a one-on-one opportunity. So, Ben,
you've got to give it credit when it works.
Say again?
You've got to give it credit when it does work, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's just one of those things for me that it only takes one opportunity.
I don't do it for the risk as well. It's something I just know that it's an opportunity that could be a 50-50, where if you muck it up, you're turning that into a 90-10 in the attacker's favor.
Yeah,
so I'd rather not risk it.
I like to double tap RB and have my defenders a bit more touch tight. And I like to be high, have a high line. Oh, great opportunity, but cut back there.
I mean, if there's something that we're learning here, Doc, is that Mane seems to be the main man with the ball. He's got to start, pass it back again and start again.
Oh, unfortunate. But that's the vision of you there. You're seeing that pass back. I'm seeing the pass forward.
Yeah, now, sometimes a slow approach can work as well, though. But we see Ben's going full throttle, as you're saying, Doc.
Oh! You don't leave him. You cannot leave him 1v1 with these wingers.
Yeah, absolutely.
As soon as he turns, he's looking for that shot.
And this is something that we've been saying. Oh, look at the feet by Xabi Alonso. You would never have thought you'd be saying that. But as we said, Doc, Mane is the main man for Ben this game.
Ooh,
however, on the other side, he can flip it to Elise, who's also just as powerful. Xabi Alonso, is he going to play the ball through?
Oh, I thought that was going in. It's interesting. I feel like this midfield could be really, really punished. The Bayern Munich one, it's there's a disconnect for me between the midfield, the defense, and even the attack. Considering he's got 5 in midfield, it doesn't really feel like it, and I think that's maybe because Jay has 1 sitting.
Yes,
and
I feel like for Ben though, if he matched it, not saying just for this game, I mean in general, if he were to deploy a 4-1-4-1 and being able, as you said earlier, to have playmaking centre mids, that could be a big difference there. For me, it would be 1 holding, 1 box to box, and then maybe on the right or the left hand side have a playmaker, just so that you've got that natural trajectory of going up the pitch. I can see why he has done it for stability reasons, but I mean, if you're looking for a goal, that's the changes that I personally would be making.
Yeah, or even if he's looking for something a bit more diverse, he could maybe have Davis as an attacking wing back.
Yes. He's through.
I think Bruiser's going to win this battle.
He does. Fantastic use of Bruiser there by Ben.
Yeah,
he's got 20 minutes, Doc, to find a goal. What are your odds on him scoring?
God, I think he has a great opportunity to score with the players that he's got. I think if I was going to play one up front, I might play Mario Gomez. That's just my that's my.
He's through. He's walked away. Yeah,
it's onside as well. That was really well played. Great use of the space. So, Jay, what a situation you find yourself in. 3-0 up, breezing really from your 3 shots on goal, and now you find yourself drawing in a game which you really now have to sort of re-up yourself for. Balls over the top really need to be used a little bit more in those situations. That's just my own experience of trying to get through the low block with the intercepts and stuff like that. But really great opportunity. I really thought
that would mean it would be a ball roll and a through ball into the space. I don't know if you could see it there. If anyone wants to play it back, Gravenberch is running there almost a free bird. I mean, but that is something that you're nitpicking at. But I mean, in small chances, we've got 12 minutes to go. My money's on Ben. I mean, momentum solely with Ben. 3 goals down, now 3-3. He's going to make a turn into the box. He's going to turn back with Luis Diaz. Save by
save. Some great performances from goalkeepers this week and last week.
Absolutely. I mean, where would we be without our goalkeepers?
I would have no points.
Or deep ball here. As you see, we're going to go for the knockdown or a scissor kick.
Perhaps. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was trying to maybe do a precision header.
Yes.
That happens quite a lot. Really not. I've got to say, we've not really seen much from Jay since his goals.
But here we go. He's got a chance here.
Got to go to. It's got to go to the right-hand side.
10 minutes to go. Who's going to roll the dice? Who's going to make their way forward? I mean, as I said, the money would be on Ben with his fresh.
Elise is going to score.
Fantastic.
He was there. He was there.
There's a chance here again, though. I mean, this is it. I mean, we've really got just 5 minutes left. Someone is going to have to own this game. Doc, I can't see it ending as a draw.
I can, because it's been a very one of those games of actually good defending and good goals. You wouldn't say anybody scored. Rashika, one of the great Kosovan cards. In a great position.
Wow.
He's dancing. He's jiggling. Wow. Can it be? Oliver Kahn, you bastard.
Talking of goalkeepers, I mean, that is why you do your objectives on the season pass. That has saved Ben from a very, very good goal there from Jay. And if you're Jay, you're thinking to yourself, I couldn't have done anything more there. He's done the angle. He's beaten the man about 3 or 4 times. Fantastic dribbling, whether it was one from Rashika on the right-hand side or bringing it inside into the box. Boys, we've got a few more minutes to go. Who's got the bottle?
If we're being hypercritical, a low-driven would have won in the game.
I agree, yeah.
That's a composure situation where you sort of sit there and go, okay, now we have a corner. Ben is good from corners. He's left the front post open. What are we going to see?
Who's going to take the bull by the horns? Is it Ben with a counter?
It's on. It's on. The counter-attack is on. It's Luis Diaz 1v1 here at the back.
It's now or never.
He gets through the middle. Ball through to Buell. Buell running up the pitch. Could we have a goal there? Can he go to the back post with Elise? He cuts inside. Penalty! Penalty! Oh my God!
Wow.
I cannot believe that. I
Fair play
cannot
to Ben.
believe that. VAR. What the fuck?
Who's got you? This is where you need Harry Kane on the pitch.
Well, if it was me, I'm telling you, I would have my goalkeeper stood to the left, and then I would move back to the middle as he runs up because
He's
it
got the
always
bottom
messes
line.
with people's heads. Oh, so unfortunate.
Oh,
So unfortunate there. Mikel
wow.
Elise, 92nd minute winner. Great game. Great
Unreal
lads.
game. Unreal.
Every goal, apart from the last one, was a great one. That last one, a bit controversial. I don't know about you, Tom. There was contact in the box. I felt the player ran into the defender, in my opinion.
I mean, let's be real, Doc. I think Ben's been waiting for a penalty decision in the 90th minute to go his way after the one he had against Smithy a couple of weeks ago. But it's very interesting that they panned the camera over to Oliver Kahn there, because if it wasn't for him, we'd be saying it's 4-3 to Jay. I mean, what a game from both of these lads.
It is. And like the advertising, Jay just needs to let go of this situation and just move on to his next P&P game this week, where he has got a very, very, very interesting opponent. That Bayern Munich team, great credit to Ben. Really hard work trying to get that team to where he wants it. And he's done that. So congratulations to Ben for the friendly win. I hope that gives you confidence, my friend, moving forward. And yeah, Tom, what a game. Great goals, I felt like, throughout. I thought everybody gave a great account of themselves in that game.
I mean,
Jay,
there's a tale of two halves, Doc. I mean,
yeah, really much. Like Jay, first half, what was it, 3-1, 3-2?
It was 3-2, but you could argue Jay was in the driving seat there.
Yeah, and then coming into the second half, it was just Bayern Munich dominance the entire game. Couple of saves that were really good from Oliver Kahn. But I also remember one save in the first half with the feet from the Kosovo keeper. So, very tight game. I don't envy the people that have to play them. You're in for some tough competition. And, congratulations to them both for giving a great account of themselves. I know we've got a game coming up in 4 minutes. So in that time, what do you think, Tom? What did you think of the game?
I mean, that just shows completely, both of the lads being from Team Fitzy, there's a lot of quality in this side that has still, maybe let's say, it's been a sleeping giant in some of these lads, because there's a lot of points that they can still take in the remaining game week 6, 7, and 8. Let's hope that they can bring their best game, Doc.
They will bring their best game. I don't know, but nobody who is committed to this tournament has come in to get whooped. No. A lot of people have gone away and practiced and got better. A lot of people, I mean, look, I think people are picking up skills now that are going to be good, not only for this game, but the next game and in the future. I think people are learning a few skill moves here and there that they can take forward and things like that. Talking, obviously, of the lads, just to give you a reminder that Jay is playing Smithy. Smithy is home in that game. And also... Ben will be playing Dilly Dally, and obviously them being on Team Fitzy, we are hoping for great things from them, although they have some really tough games. Tom, given yourself, how's your Crystal Palace journey been? Like, have you enjoyed taking a team like Palace and doing Evos and things like that, more so than, say, an Inter Milan team that has higher rated cards?
I think it means more when you have a personal affiliation with a side, especially one that, I've grown up down the road from the stadium. So I know exactly what it means to be, amongst Crystal Palace fans. And what it means to be part of that community. Just seeing a card. I mean, I look today, you look on FootGG, you look at past and present players, and you go, just hoping that you might have just accidentally skipped over a card that used to play for them. You're right.
Just going on FootGG.
That's fine, mate. That's fine. I looked and I saw Sambi Lokonga. I mean, he only played a couple of games for Crystal Palace, but you look at the card, you look at an evolution, and you go 91 stats across the board. And you're thinking, Jesus, I need to get this card into the P&P team.
I got none. There's no sporting normal players.
I need to look again now. I mean, I had an Ian Wright the other week. I never thought at the start of the game there would be an Ian Wright that I could buy for 10,500 coins, but I've got one. He's not going to play for me, but he's on the club.
Have you used him?
I've used his base card, funnily enough. Right,
he's very good.
February with Chip Shot Plus, Never thought I'd use the play style until I know he's got 1+. And it's mad how many goals you can score, even when a goal is not that far off their line.
He's very fast as well, and weirdly
is.
strong. I don't know what that card comes with, but no, Ian Wright, great card.
Great guy as well.
Great pundit. He's my favorite pundit out of all the pundits.
He's real.
He's my
and he actually knows family members. He actually knows their mother. They grew up like not far along from each other. So it's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, lovely bloke. And I always watch the overlap every week when they release a new episode on like a Monday or a Tuesday.
Oh, he's a legend to me.
He's
man.
a legend. He's a lovely bloke.
Yeah,
lovely
man.
He's talking of lovely blokes though, Doc. I mean, one more minute. We've got Dobby, who is absolutely coming into this league as a storm, scoring goals galore.
It definitely isn't a house elf.
No, absolutely not.
I have seen pictures of him, right? And he is not a house elf. He is an actual human being.
He's a free elf.
I was as shocked as you guys were. I did not expect this. And as ever, Dobby being prepared had his Twitch to share immediately. And obviously me being completely unprepared, do not have it ready to go. So we are going to share Dobby's Twitch here. We are going to go full screen here as we get ready for hopefully a victory for Ryan to maybe get himself some courage. And of course, Liverpool, a team I hate, as many do. And I hope that their team fails and all of their players get sepsis. There we go. So obviously, totally unfair, totally biased commentary on this one. I will be cheering for Chinese. Wait a minute, is that Ryan? That looks like Ryan's pro.
That looks like Soyonchu or Lord Farquaad, like kind of put together.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan's pro. So
what a player.
A huge game here, a huge game. Now, I am backing 100% here, Ryan. I believe that he is going to come strong. He's got his Evos flying, and he is ready to come and slap that Yudong in your face.
I mean, as I said, I'm going to be taking some credit for Yudong. He's a career mode legend. So I hooked Ryan up and I said, look, there's this 17, 18-year-old striker who's got insane potential. You've got to put Yudong up front. And a bit of a story behind Ryan's journey at the moment is he actually put into an SBC his golden striker, Wooly Scrumptious, who is a Discord legend, really. But he's had enough of him. He wants to perhaps get rid of him, and he's gone with Yudong from now on. He's got a lot to prove. He's already offside.
Yeah, I mean, this is really a high-level game here. Dobby, great playing through the middle, using the width. Ryan, big advocate of the offside trap, and one of the only people I know that does it well. Oh, he's been torn open.
Oh, what a save.
Wow.
He saw that coming.
Wow. So we are looking here for Ryan, obviously at a disadvantage to a lot of people using a Chinese team. There are no great cards. There's no icon cards. There's no hero cards. So
no promo cards, really, is there?
Really, we have to give credit to Ryan for what he's achieved. As much as we take the piss, he's probably the only person in the Discord that could have taken a Chinese team and turned it into this. So respect and credit where respect and credit are due. But Liverpool here looking to break through. Is Ryan using a back three?
No, it is a 4-2-3-1 he's moved to. He's moved away from his old formation. He's gone to the 4-2-3-1, which is something that I've been using as well. Custom tactics, I believe, are loading. A few of the boys are using it in the Discord, having a lot of success. Maybe Ryan's seen the light and he's seen how overpowered it is to have intercept. But here's Chiesa, and this is the main man for Dobby. He's always said as long as he gets 2 yards of space, he will turn with that Chiesa and have a shot. Here we go. Luis Diaz running himself into the box. Great interception. Louis Bin making his way out into Yudong now. And here we have a Chinese break.
Yeah. Lu Yu looking to play it forward here. Great pass into space. First touch. Obviously a difficult situation there to win the ball when you're crowded out. Ryan, obviously, I think maybe is he gone 4-2-3-1 or is it 4-2-3-1 wide? 4-2-3-1.
It's a 4-2-3-1 central, I want to say. I might
right. He has gone that way.
I might be
That's
wrong.
interesting. That's the one I'm using at the moment as well. But so yeah, looking to build through his midfield. Yeah, he's got the passing patterns. He's playing the ball fullback, CDM,
Absolutely. Great movement here. Oh,
Cam.
great.
Yeah, that defense is looking really strong for Liverpool. Something that we wouldn't recognise at the present time. So doing really well here. In fact, Liverpool right now really reminding me of United under Amarin. So I can wish you nothing but the best with your manager. So we're seeing China here looking to build, but not really doing anything. And we're seeing here this Liverpool team really taking advantage of the space that's been given, cutting back beautifully. Fantastic save there from the Chinese goalkeeper.
Something that we can say, Doc, with Dobby is just the electricity of the way that he moves himself up the pitch. It is quick, one-touch football. Salah with the shot, but another save by the Chinese goalkeeper. Ryan on the ropes at the moment, but he has got a counter-attack in him. Has he got one now?
Well, I mean, the fact is, Dobby's had all of this pressure and he's not scored. So what was it really worth?
You've got to score when you're on top, haven't you?
Yeah. If you're doing all of that and didn't get a goal, then what was the point? Unless you're learning about how somebody's going to play. And I think Dobby is learning that. I think he's discovered that there's space out on the wide.
Absolutely. Ball in.
Great tackle. Great tackle.
It's very good from use as well. He knows that Chiesa is going to be on the half turn. And he double pivoted then with a turn there. And Ryan still was able to read it. Ryan just needs to keep it simple, keep the ball moving, keep those driven passes going. Don't force anything. None of these skill moves that he needs. Just direct football and attack at the right time. He's doing exactly that now. He's just moving his way up the pitch before Jordan Henderson.
Lot of second. It looks to me like sometimes Ryan is in a second mind as to what to do. Perhaps from not playing the formation as much, but I'd really like to see Ryan taking the ball from the central position to the wide position to the fullback. Then so if he played it to his fullback, his Lamb is in a great position. His Ram is in a great position there. We're seeing him play through the middle, but sort of trying to utilize it like a 4-1-2-1-2 instead of utilizing.
Over Jaria.
Great save again.
Give it to Ryan. He's got a very good set of back four with the evolutions that he has got there. But he's moved away from the 4-1-2-1-2 diamond. So, just to have a bit more width, you can see its pros. You can also see its cons. He hasn't got that link up top. Jordan Henderson, ball rolling backwards.
Great. That was amazing defending there. Top quality defending. These are high-level players, and we're seeing high-level defense. And I've got nothing but respect for these guys and the way that they play the game. I'd have flicked that back over my head, but that's just me. Yeah, it doesn't always work. We have great opportunity here.
Play.
That was the shot. That was the right decision at the right time, and the redemption arc has begun. Let's go, mate. Come on, you can do this. I believe in you.
Just to clarify, it is the 4-2-3-1 wide that he has been using. He scored the goal with a right midfielder there, so we know that it is more the wide formation. However, we're going to see a bit of a comeback now from Dobby with all the pressure that he's been putting on. Or is he going to put a bit of respect on Ryan and understand that he is very good on the counter-attack?
I think the thing here is Ryan is very hard to get the ball off. He's one of those people that could in the game keep a beach ball off you in a telephone box kind of player. So he's going to be really tough to win the ball from unless you're using Bruiser. This is a fantastic opportunity. Spin goal.
He's got to score here though. Oh, he's done it.
Yeah, we could see that coming a mile away. What a goal. Fantastic play.
There's one thing that I'm sure that Ryan won't be complaining about tonight, and that is the ping. I mean, he's moving like a man who's on about 8 ping. Fantastic turn by Yudong. Fantastic finish. 2-0.
Absolutely killing it. And if you just want to give some of your opinions on that half, and I'll be back in 1 second, Tom.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, what we have seen amongst this match, this first half, I mean, it's been a very quick 6 minutes. I say it's more domination, personally, from what we've been commentating on from Dobby. However, what we've seen from Ryan is just precision. We've seen that ruthlessness in front of goal. We're seeing a couple of changes now. Dobby bringing on Ekitike into that cam role, Ungamoa, the evolution that he's got. onto that left midfield. We're looking at a 4-1-4-1 formation versus a 4-2-3-1. So Dobby's formation is a bit more progressive. However, if you're Ryan, you're playing the right formation right now. You've got those two anchors as we kick off this second half. I mean, unfortunate to see Ekatike's had that massive injury, but it's still nice to see that he's hopefully going to get a team of the season card in a couple of weeks' time. We can see
Ngamoa. Now there is a problem. There is a problem in game. He's got a weird body shape.
He does. He's a wriggly bastard, isn't he? I mean, he's working his way through, just like Salah now. He's got to score. Surely, great defending by the Chinese once again.
But it's the positioning that Ryan takes up in defense. You know, he is a defensive playmaker. He is looking to make moves to stop you from being able to play. He isn't reacting here. He's setting traps.
Yeah, he's cancelling him out. I mean, as you said, he's doing those passing lanes. He's predicting the play. Something that Dobby's got to do is be a lot more direct right now. He's got to run at Ryan and make Ryan make the decisions, not waiting like he is doing at the moment. Ekatike Cam is kind of an interesting one, but obviously Dobby knows what he's doing. He's a high caliber player. It's just good to see that, again, there's two sets of amazing players that represent Team Fitzy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just watching Ryan play right now, and no pun intended, I feel like the dragon has awoken. Like, I genuinely do. He's playing like he doesn't want the piss taken out of him anymore. That's what he's doing. And that's a man thing. No disrespect, but that's how men be. You know, we take the piss out of each other to try and lift each other up. And taking the piss out of Ryan has elevated his game. But sweeper keeper.
I didn't know Neuer was Chinese.
I didn't know. I didn't see that coming, mate. That keeper, for me, man of the match so far.
Absolutely. I mean, do you know what, though? That's a fantastic input from Ryan, knowing that Ngamoa is going to make that run through on goal. And he knows it's coming, and he's called his goalkeeper out, who must have about 70 speed at least. But fantastic, because that is a certain goal for me.
And we are seeing Sai Irajimao coming on. I don't know who he is, but hope I spelled your name right, mate. Look at the height of that line. Look at the height of it. Dobby looking at a spin. Can't do it. Blocked off. Edge of the box. Finesse shot. Goal. Oh, no.
Again, my goodness me. This goalkeeper is on something. He's playing like his life depends on it. Flick on. Save again.
He's playing like his family's in an internment camp. Let him go. The Uga midfielder, the goalkeeper here, doing so well for his family. As we move into the last 30 minutes of this match, it is intense. Ryan, play a lot. Can he do it? He's through. It's got to be. It has to be. Turn him. Fold him. He's in the box. Can he do it? Great defending. Great defending.
He's got his men back, but Ryan is staying composed. I mean, you know, he's not the one who's got to attack here. Dobby's the one who's got to come out.
Yeah, and he's playing like somebody who knows that. Short corner coming up here. Absolutely. We know what he does. No, he's put it in the box. Unexpected. Now, edge of the box. Does he have a left footer? Looking to recycle. Can he get it over to his CDM to ping it into the box? He can. It's on. Pushed wide. I think great defense there, but he's opened up the angle. The slide tackle has left him.
Game over. That's game. Yudong with the celebration. What a card.
He does the fish. The fish.
Ryan deserves this. I mean, you know, we absolutely love Dobby. We love the way that he's coming here, just nonchalant, swinging his dick around in the Discord. We absolutely love Dobby, but Ryan, he deserves this win.
Ryan snatching that sock back and saying, no, you shall not be free. But we have a goal here. 22 minutes to go. 3-1.
Oh, Dobby.
Now, this is a part of Ryan's game we know about. He can get a bit arrogant. And I'm wondering whether or not that arrogance has come into his game. Now, he knows he's just got to keep this ball. He has a 2-goal advantage. So he knows that if he concedes one, he's still got a chance. So he really needs to sort of focus on ball retention and seizing the opportunity like this one goal.
Wow.
Oh, what a save. Allison actually fit. Amazing.
He's probably injured himself just by saving that ball. But, Doc, one thing that I've picked up on there is that where Ryan is in Dobby's half, he's got 2 flat banks of 4, Dobby, and they're all within the first 25 yards. He's got Chiesa obviously on that counter-attack and Ekatike.
Oh, it's on. You've got to switch it.
Fantastic challenge there by Ryan. You know, you'll take the yellow card every day there. Has Dobby got it in him to go with Jean-Arnaud Ariza? If there's anyone who can score,
I am taking this all day because I want the corner.
His limbs into the keeper's hands.
Did he just catch that?
He did. He made him look like a pro club's goalkeeper.
I was going to say, he looked like Gardner.
Shout out Gardner. What a guy.
Yeah, definitely, man. Top quality goalkeeper and funny as fuck.
He's got to really step up now, Dobby.
Now you see the situation here is this: he needs to win the ball, he needs to score a goal, he needs to win the ball back again, he needs to score another goal. That is not easy in 12 in-game minutes. So Dobby probably has about a minute at best to get himself back in this game. And when you're in situations like that, you're leaving yourself wide open for the
that's not a name, by the way. That's me celebrating. Whoa, what a finish there by Shen Yihao. He's the Brazilian Chinese cam.
Oh my god! I don't know. We didn't give an age warning before that goal because that was just sexual. I'm really, for any young people watching that, I'm really sorry you had to see that. That doesn't normally happen between anything but consenting adults. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, 15 minutes before the watershed now, but you know, Ryan, he's never been able to tell the time. He's probably on the Chinese time anyway. Anything goes if you're in China. I mean,
mate, that was a piss take.
Oh my goodness me. That's the Ryan from season 1. That's the Ryan that we all want to see more of. I mean, 4-1, no one saw this coming.
Well, you know, I think as well is that Dobby doesn't know Ryan. Ryan. You know, like we know him. And he knows him from this season. So, you know, your reputation is only as good as your last few games.
Absolutely.
And Ryan's reputation with people new to the Discord, not that high. Ryan's reputation with people who know him, very, very high.
He's a seasoned pro, Ryan. You know,
what a cunt.
This is him. How he's got a flowing from that, I will never know.
Fucking game, man.
Here we go. He's through again, is he? No, fantastic by Riza there. Working through Kanate into Lova and Henderson now, trying to get this ball up. I mean, Dobby's playing for pride as things stand, but the Chinese just carry on knocking. I mean, they knocked on my door this evening, had a cracking Chinese meal as we go through. Liverpool with the ball now. Is he going to get a consolation goal? Is it going to be 4-2? Chiesa running through. I mean, it's the most running he's done all season.
Oh, it's got to go. He's got to go. Goodbye. Yes. Lucky it's a friendly game. Lucky.
That's a good play, though, by Ryan. I mean, you can sacrifice that.
Can he score the goal of the game?
He's got to, hasn't he?
John-Arnaud Ariza.
Would he? He would! John-Arnaud Ariza. Fantastic finish.
Now, this got to go to your goalkeeper, hasn't it, really? At this point.
He's got to do the dark arts.
But he's not doing it. He's not interested. He wants the goal. He craves the goal.
He's going for him. He knows Dobby is still a wounded animal. Oh my goodness me! He's doing the anti-FLC rules of running it to the corner flag. Maybe he's got another meeting with Sheep booked in at that corner flag. But Chiesa is now on the attack. Lovely interception now by Henderson. Ekatike.
Oh.
Are we going to see another goal? It's 4-3.
4-3. And I think there needs to be more added time as well for the.
If there were
red
5
card.
more minutes, what would happen if there were just 5 more minutes?
We'd have had 300 seconds, Tom.
We'd have had another red card.
Huge congratulations to both participants in that game. Big shout out to Ryan.
I think they're going to want to come and have a chat. I don't know.
I hope so. But big shout out to the boys there for their performance. Absolutely outstanding. It is always a privilege for people to take their time and come and play, and to see a game like that. I'm delighted to be a part of it.
Oh, absolutely. This is what it's all about. I mean, 2 people who one's new, one's a seasoned pro. You know, the table is an absolute lie with what we've just seen there. These are 2 incredible players who've got incredible composure and a hell of a lot of shithousery, as we've seen from Ryan there. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Ryan is a piece of shit sometimes, and we love him for it.
A lovable one, yeah.
He's a lovable rogue, as they would say.
But no, the invite has been sent over to both of the lads.
Dobby Destroyer. Is that Ryan? It's Ryan. He's called himself the Dobby Destroyer. Oh my god!
What,
1 minute. I've lost my cursor. 1 minute. I've just launched fucking. Give me a minute.
Wow. I mean, calling yourself Dobby Destroyer, Ryan. Mental game, Dobby. Mental game, 7 goals.
Oh god!
You want me to get my duck to come in and do a howl for you?
What a game!
Unreal game, honestly.
No,
Oh,
Dobby, I think you learned who Ryan was tonight.
To be fair, I had versed him before. It was a really close game the last time. I'm pretty sure I only won because Siddiqui decided to become like the best CDM in the game. I mean, it didn't help that, right at the end there when I changed the tactic to go full out, that I realized that my custom tactics weren't on at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and if my auntie had balls, it'd be my uncle.
I mean, look, I had 2 wingers who I never ever use. I had counter on. It was all messed up, but I mean, fair enough. I mean, the weak point in that team.
We're not accepting that level of shithousery from a man who got beat 4-3. We would bring him back, but no. Welcome back, Dobby. We're not allowing those levels, sir. Disgusting from you, sir. You got beat by the better player. Accept it. I know you used to slapping me and slapping Ben and all of the other little bitches in the Discord.
And Gav.
But, no excuses, mate. Now, you said you were working on a Liverpool team that was a bit different. And then I see Luis Diaz, Ekitike. I see you sneaking these players in bit by bit. All these promo cards.
Don't you worry. There's an Oxlade Chamberlain on his way.
To be fair, he did have Lovren. To be fair, that's some doing.
What a player! I mean, Dejan Lovren. Everybody knows that goal against Dortmund.
If you put Lovren into El Tiburon when it was on, he got 86 pace. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I actually thought great performance from both of you. I thought Ryan was incredible. Mate, I have been taking the piss out of you so hard. I've just got to say.
What happens when there's no ping, mate? Look what happens.
Is it no ping or no pressure?
No ping, no.
I said during the broadcast, mate. I said Dobby doesn't know Ryan from how we know Ryan, and he only knows him from this season.
Dobby's still living off that 1-0 win. He's pretty good against me when he sat back for 90 minutes and then scored a win in the 91st minute.
I think someone needs to take a look at that game we've just played and see that he passed it around me for the whole game. 62% possession, 5 shots.
You guys can just go at it. Go at it, lads. Go at it. Just go at it, lads.
It's your show now, boys. Your show.
Yeah. So why are you called the Dobby Destroyer?
Simple as that.
Destroy's an interesting word considering there's 1 goal in it, but
Yeah, mate. I put the fourth goal in it after the 4th goal, mate.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he did take the piss out of you with that pass for his last goal. We thought it was quite outrageous not shooting and laying it off.
I mean, I don't know what drugs your keeper's on because apparently he's absolutely
on smoke, mate.
It was absolutely stupid. And then my keeper, fucking amazing, Gold Alisson, yay! Concede nothing.
Your Alisson did fucking wonders for you. Okay, now it's not.
Wonders.
Listen, his goalkeeper's family is in an Uga concentration camp, and if he doesn't play well, we know what happens. Okay,
exactly.
Your goalkeeper is barely
military
fit.
Service.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
My keeper literally doesn't have hands, but he's better than the other one because neither he's got hands either.
It didn't look like it. I don't know, Dobby. Maybe you're gonna have to come on here with some catchy name like the Chinese Ryan Destroyer.
I don't know. I mean, give me 2 days to make this team a little bit better, and I'll come back and I'll be the fantasy destroyer.
Mate. You play the game every day.
It's a shame. He's calling you. He's saying you play it every day, mate. He's saying
every day. This guy plays the game, mate.
No. Tell you what. Go on then, man. Right, we'll play again. It's 1-1.
Oh.
See what happens when I actually have my tactics. See what happens.
We'll save it for another Friday, mate. We'll save it for another Friday.
Have to.
If you don't do it live, lads, it doesn't count.
Facts. In that case, Dobby's first game don't count, mate.
Oh, shut up, you. You know what? This is only field because Doc hates Liverpool. If this is a non-biased, this would be fine.
Tom, that was Young Dong's debut in the PMP as well.
Right, I just want to say, Ryan, I brought this player to you. I brought him on a ship from China. I brought him to you. I said, here is your dong. Look after your dong, Ryan. And that is exactly what you have done. You have evolved your dong. You have got a lengthy, rapid, quick-stepping dong. And we could see exactly what your dong is capable of.
Right. Now, this is... Dobby's just sent me a message to ask you, so just be ready for this. The exact wording of it is, what first attracted you to Young Dong?
Well, I got a message from Mr. Friend. And obviously...
He has...
Friend. We know Friend likes some Young Dong.
When a friend shows you their dong, you don't say no.
Exactly, mate. And I just took such an interest in Tom's Young Dong that I had to evolve it into a bigger and better dong.
We know that this dong had a lot of growth. That's what we know, right?
Exactly. And you know what? He was a grower, but now he's a shower, mate. He's on the pitch, mate, and he's doing this.
He does. And when what are you supposed to do with them after the island? Just let them play football.
I mean,
that's the way it goes.
Going to stay lengthy now, I think.
Listen, mate, there was also the debut of my little Indian Chinese cam as well. I take you on overall with 90+ stats and everything, mate. It's just been a graft.
It was the white dude you brought on at the end.
Oh, that's my Brazilian one, mate. And then I brought the Scouse right back on for it. And then I brought the Scouse right back on for a laugh.
Oh,
Honestly, Dobby, I would be checking out that team, mate, and I would be finding whether or not some of these players are Chinese.
No. If he wants to cheat, he can cheat, but then he just got to know that he's cheated.
Don't start all this.
Now all four of us are here. Let's agree. Same time next week, we'll chuck you on.
Well, yeah. I don't know my schedule, mate. I can't promise.
Oh, so now he doesn't want to play me.
That's fair.
All right, Dobby, mate. We all can't sit at home all day.
Oh, well, I mean, you look pretty comfy where you are at the minute. So.
Nah, I am, to be fair, yeah. I am.
He just played you from his bed, mate. That's how easy it was for him.
That's how
easy it was for him, mate.
Some coaching. The goal this man has.
He beat you while watching 90 Day Fiancé the before the 90 days with his missus in bed. Okay, that's how easy it was for him. Right. I don't know, mate. Maybe you need to practice. I mean, you drew with me in a game, bro.
Can I just say though, boys, it's lovely seeing all of Team Fitzy just capitulate and go against each other. You wouldn't find any of this at Team Friendzy. We leave the shit.
Mate, I've said it from the get-go, mate. China's independent.
Coming soon.
And you know what? I'm sick of this
slander.
Thailand. I am sick of this slander of everyone saying, "Oh, Chinese Ryan this, Chinese Ryan this." You look at that leaderboard, mate. I am the second highest Team Fitzy player on there. All right, so slate the ones below me.
Okay. But bearing in mind that the competition is not great on that one, bro.
But
that's like
teams,
saying,
mate. Corruption.
That's like saying.
You know what? I agree. This is the one thing I agree with him. Absolute corruption.
This is the guy that has one more point than me. Okay, so calm down. All right. Right, you're in 11th, mate. You're in 11th. You're not even in the top 10. If I'd have got my result that I should have done, I'd be above you. Deal with that.
Well done, mate. That's how wins work.
I was going to say fantastic, mate.
I don't understand how numbers work. See that? Gibberish. Don't know what that means.
As a Chinese man, mate, I am good with math. I know.
Are you good? What number's that then? Because I don't know the number.
Is it past the watershed yet? No, it's not.
What number is that?
Give it 2 minutes.
I can't count. It's one of my disabilities. I've got dyspraxilexia.
It's 2,000 ping, mate. 2,000 ping. That's what it is.
2,000 ping.
When it's
Big
I don't want numbers. Anyway, we have a game coming up, which sadly means that we have to depart. You two gentlemen, 100,000 million billion % thank you for tonight. Thank you for the game. For some incredible
Chinese are back.
Ryan's back. Ryan's back. I'm Ron Burgundy
back, mate.
with confidence.
Chinese. Williams next.
Dobby, mate,
Ooh.
good luck with your Liverpool team, I guess. Tom, you're a scouser. You tell him what you think.
Yeah, sound lad. Sadio Mane. Get him in the team,
Yeah,
lad.
of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's a proper game of football when they come and play like that, you know.
Dobby doesn't go if, buts, or maybes. He does absolutes.
Dobby
Yeah,
knows
and
everything
Alisson's
about
crap.
the game, mate, the way in which he plays it is
Absolutely
so
crap.
good. Like I was talking to Stevie the other day and I told him all about it.
Do you know what? For the first time, I didn't listen
Right.
to the stream whilst playing, so I'm going to go and watch it back.
Oh,
Mate,
enjoy.
we were big up on you on that one, but we were big up on
I was
Robbie
gonna
as
say
well.
I was listening to the stream as we were playing, and there's an awful lot of pro
Head loss, mate.
pro Ryan.
I mean, who
Well,
would
that's what happens when you
help
pull one up, mate.
It's because of how well you've done and how much we expect of Ryan. So I guess that's
Did
what it
you,
is.
did you like me just snapping him for no reason? That was great.
Twice.
I was
Go
gonna
back
say
and watch. That's all I'll say.
it was like there was 2 professional fouls and then that massive slide tackle at the end.
I don't know how they did that, but we have the lads in the Discord. We'll be getting ready to play their game. So, gentlemen,
no
thank
bother,
you
lads.
for
Well,
your time.
folks.
Always a privilege having you here. And Dobby, thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you do in the Discord. On a very serious note, you are greatly appreciated. And Ryan,
No problem, thank you very
it's fantastic to see you playing with joy and happiness, mate. It's really good to see. So thank you very much for coming along. And please look after yourselves. And I'll catch you in pro clubs, mate. And Dobby, I'll probably catch you for a few games over the weekend, mate. Look after yourself, okay?
Yeah,
Same to
will
you,
do.
Ryan. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
The Dobby Destroyer.
Oh.
The balls on the man to come
The
out
balls
and just
on
be
young
like,
Dong.
he changed his name.
You know, he comes in here, he's swinging his dong about. I mean, you know, it's not even for points, Doc. That was a friendly. You know,
It didn't look very friendly to me.
it didn't. But you know what, Doc? You know, there's a lot of afters going on in quite a few matches, whether it's a friendly or whether it is a PMP game. But we know at the end of the day, when all said and done, everybody does get on in this community, and it is just a bit of banter, but it's bragging rights, and that's what matters.
That's what it is. It's bragging rights. It's being able to say, haha, I'm better than you. And really, that's all life is about. If anybody's told you otherwise, they're a loser and they've never won. And if you've won, you understand how good winning is. And if you've never won, then you're just happy to take part, Josh. So we're going to do everything we can to get hyped for this next game. Now, this game, is this one the PMP one?
This is where the first 3 points of game week 6 are up for grabs.
Big game. Big game. We have representing Team Fitzy, captain of Blitz, admin of the Discord, just round guy, and definitely has the ability to turn anybody over on any day. On the other side, we have Jordan, passionate, full of hope, desire for his Newcastle team, has done everything he can to make it the biggest, meanest team he can. I don't know which way this is going to go. I don't think you know which way this is going to go, but I think you're holding out for Jordan. I think you feel Jordan's going to get this one.
I've got to back Jordan on this one on the basis of he's had a few games. Last week he lost against King. He's going to want some redemption there. It was a 4-2 loss, although his goal did make the highlight reel. So we know that he has got some really good finishes on him. Harvey Barnes is one to watch on the left-hand side for him. Will St. Maximan, Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, will they all be playing today? Who knows? We know from Gav that he has got those pacey wingers. Sama Pavaleo. There's a lot of cards that are still being progressive. Rashford, Cruyff, Vidal being that mainstay in Gav's team. I want to see Joelinton versus Vidal because that's going to be one duel that whoever comes out on top, I think, will control the game. I've got to go with Jordan. He's my boy, but Gav, he's one of my best mates. It's a conflicting one, but at the end of the day, we want the title. Jordan's got to win the 3 points tonight.
It's a tough one. Firstly, I want to give both guys credit. They come and they play their PMP games live in front of people. That's hard.
It's not easy.
Gav last week and this week, Jordan last week and this week. So big thank you to both of those guys for making this show possible and for giving us games to commentate on. We really appreciate that. As you know, we've got room for one more player to come in because we had somebody drop out. So if you do have a PMP team and you're interested, let us know, and we can get you in for the last few games of this one, and then get you a taste for what's coming in the future. Tom, do we have an ETA on the gentlemen's?
I believe that we are a few minutes actually over schedule. I haven't had any message from the boys now. I'll just check the Discord. I mean, it's always popping off in the Discord. They're always raring to go. Let's have a look. They're good to go.
Oh, Gav is live on Twitch.
So there might be a small bit of interference lag when Gav does stream, but it will only be for small pockets. It won't be anything that affects the game too greatly. But these boys are ready. Team Fitzy are at home this week in game week 6. Gav at the Spotify Camp Nou, we're welcoming the Geordies. And if it's anything like it was earlier on this season, Barcelona beat Newcastle. I want to say it was 7-2 or 5-2. Goals galore nonetheless.
Gav, I wish you would share your Twitch.
No. But, this is a game where it could go either way. There's pace on both wings. Who's going to win it? It could come down to a set piece. And if it does, then we know that Jordan's got that big Dan Burn that he locks onto from corners and does attack the front post very well. I mean, let's just have a look. I mean, my money has got to be on Jordan. He's got to get those 3 points. But whoever wins it overtakes in the table.
I do not have a link.
Okay, right. Let's find you, Gavs. So if you want to type it in,
I found it.
There we go. Done. Okay.
Yeah. So just got to deal with some adverts for a moment.
There we go. He's just put in self-promotion.
There we go. Okay. And we'll go full screen.
Oh. That's making me want a Chicago town now. I don't know about you, Doc.
I don't eat anymore. I just take vitamin tablets. So here we are, hyped up, psyched up, ready for action, as they would say in Newcastle. And we're going to go full screen on this one. And we're probably going to zoom in a bit to try and get rid of that border at the bottom. Oh, the border just gets bigger.
Here we go. I mean, both of these lads could go either way. Good luck to both. Both have scored 13 goals in the league. Jordan conceding 20 within his first 5 game weeks. Gavin conceding 28. So we know that both defences do need tightening up. Gav representing the Wales kit. Maybe that's because he's visiting us down in Wales next week. We have got Jordan in the usual black and white stripes of Newcastle. Yeah. I mean, it should really be at home to Gav, but, we're going to roll with it anyway. We're going to see. I shouldn't affect it too much. Maybe it's to help Gav's connection. But regardless,
Mags, I love that.
Here we go.
Jordan, Guimaraes at right back. Livramento.
Wow.
Maybe a bit of a miss.
What an up front that is.
Yeah, indeed. Livramento looks like that's got to be an error on the screen.
Yes, yeah. Livramento will be at right.
Here we have
Jordan.
Barcelona kicking off, playing in red against the Barcodes of Newcastle. So we see here Barcelona penetrating early. Looks like they have one attacking fullback, one holding. Newcastle, huge team. I mean, this looks like a big team already. And, particularly with the likes of Sissoko, with the likes of Asula. There are some huge... Oh, it's a fantastic ball.
That is a great ball. Asula, yeah, he's read that very, very well there. He knows that if he were to continue running forward with Asula, it would only cut the gap there. So very well read there from Gav, who's just found a pocket of space.
Oh,
wrong
fantastic.
pass. I think he wanted that for the winger, who would have been kind of through on that wing. Very good play now. Vidal rolling that ball into De Jong, who's just going to recycle the ball. Very nice bit of composure there. Stoichkov, who's the SBC, 200k. What a fantastic price for him.
Is that it?
Fantastic price. Stoichkov, I find with left footers, I've always said with myself and Fitzy, if you've got a left-footed striker, they just know how to smack a ball. And you know what, Doc? Have you seen on the new Foot Mobile, they've got new playstyles coming out?
I have seen that. I don't like it.
No, Snapshot Plus was one of them. And that is something that we always say for left-footed players, that they're able to just unleash a very powerful shot just off the cuff, even if it is just within their feet.
Oh, I mean, generally speaking, that's just because the defending players standing foot.
Yeah.
It creates the angle easier for them because there's less left-footed players. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. I think we're going to end up with a bit of a basketball match. I think we're going to see end-to-end stuff as both teams give up possession in scenarios. You would expect them to retain it. Players of an equal skill level here. It's a fantastic ball.
Great ball, Palmaleo.
Great organization. Wow. He just
I will say, Doc, Jordan's playing with an awfully high line. I mean, that is to put the pressure on Gavasula with the running forward. Is he going to hit it across? Great save.
Now you see this is like a free kick for Jordan. He is so good at these corners. Now, Gav bringing somebody out, that could be to his detriment. Are we going to see it? Oh,
wow.
Maybe a bit of composure onto the right foot there. Again, we're seeing Barcelona looking to play out from the back. Jordan trying to apply pressure through the middle, winning the ball back very quickly there. We see the high line coming into advantage, just pushed off the ball there by Kubarassi, I believe. Again, building from the back with Vidal. Long ball over the top to Paralelo.
Wow, look at the pace of the bruiser from
Tior. I mean, that Tiar, I don't know how you say it, Tiar, but that fantastic touch there by Jordan. I'm telling you, if that striker goes, I don't see anyone catching him. He just looks like the kind of player that is going to be so hard to stop.
But for this game, though, Doc, I mean, I speak to you, it feels like every week about it, but we're seeing people in the Discord using the playstyle bruiser so much more. I mean, just talk me through that. What a save. Talk me through the bruiser. How is it best for our viewers to kind of learn how to use it as a defensive player?
So if you imagine, fantastic. Oh, it's amazing. It's such a big team.
It is.
It's really difficult to deal with when you've got a team like Barcelona's. With the bruiser, the great thing about the bruiser is it's an opportunity to attempt an tackle without losing momentum. And we all know that when we hit tackle button, so to speak, the B button or whatever it is, the circle on the PlayStation, when we hit that button, it commits us to a tackle and an animation. When we use the bruiser, if we're near somebody, like right now, double tap, wow. you generally win the ball back quite easily. Especially with fullbacks, you don't even need the plus. So with the bruiser, it gives you an opportunity to put your hands on a player. Essentially slow them down, square it. Oh, the composure. The composure from Jordan there to score the goal. It's on. It's on. What can Gavin do?
I mean, I didn't see a 2-0 lead after 30 minutes for Jordan here. You know, he's had his moments going forward. Gav hasn't really grown into the game yet, but that isn't to say that he isn't going to. I mean, if he can get a chance with Cruyff or with Stoichkov, or even his wingers, we know Rashford is a tricky customer. Yeah. Cruyff with the ball, he's going to shoot. Finish, low driven across goal.
That's what Gav needs to do in the box. He needs to basically move the players around, be calm, so to speak, And if he does that, then he's going to be in a great position to score goals. Now, it'll be interesting to see how Jordan plays here. Obviously, going 2 goals up gives you great confidence, but now he's finding himself in a situation where he has to defend. But Jordan looking very dangerous on the break. I feel like a ball over the top will do him well with that striker. Building here, Paralelo there, using her size to her advantage. It needed to go across goal. It needed to. Are we gonna see a short one here where Gav is gonna go? Oh, yeah. Gav's gonna try and put this into the feet of somebody.
Yeah, he's pulling him short. He knows the routine though. Jordan seems to have known what's going on here. Could he have not played that again? Is he being too patient here? The attack is on now. Livramento. Surely he's going to be playing this ball through to Asila. Fantastic defending there by Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford using Bruce somehow. The bruiser play style really is highly effective, though. Like in situations where a small player may get ahead of you, just tapping A continuously gives you that opportunity to just put hands on them.
Yeah.
And I have fouled. He's through. He's in. Can this be? Oh, it needed to be a shot. Some poor decision making in the box from Gav. Jordan taking his opportunities. Gav creating more opportunities, but not really going with them. Again, great use of the bruiser there, bringing the ball back. Great tackle there from Jordan. Now, Jordan looking a bit indecisive sometimes on the ball. It would say to me, Gav has a game plan, and Jordan is more of a reactionary player looking to take the chances when they come.
I mean, Gav's in the ascendancy here, from being 2-0 down, kind of like earlier where Ben had his comeback. He's fighting the ball a little bit more. Jordan is starting to suss that out as he's come
Wow.
through. He's he's not going away from that high line, and he is having success from it. So why would you move away?
He looks so good there. Early substitutions coming in here though. Be interesting to see who for.
He does
Looking for maybe somebody to win the ball as opposed to a playmaker there. Maybe looking to introduce the holding midfield player. Lots of options, Droll being one of them. But perhaps Puyol at right back might be a good idea for Gav. Well, it's the height difference as well. I mean, you just don't want to be in these situations where one ball is he doesn't have to do much here to score.
Will Jordan look a goal on the stroke of half time? This is where you're going to score to really put yourself ahead now. I mean, he just wins every header, though, doesn't he? Every team's winning it.
He does. And I also think good gamesmanship there from Jordan, running the clock down on the corner. I would have done the same. Now, Gav is looking at his team here. For me, I feel like players slightly out of position. I would most certainly have Thuram in my team over anyone.
Very much a brute, isn't he? He's going to win that ball.
He's a glitch, it always has been. I think when I'm playing against a team this big, I mean, if it was me, I might on my team, I might drop Mendes and drop Nunes and bring in Inacio at left back and Quaresma at right back, just so I've got 4 centre backs in defence.
Yeah, you can meet the physicality, can't you?
The physicality of it. And then in midfield, it just seems like St. Maxim has so much room at all times. Oh, great feet.
He's through. Fantastic tackle there.
Yeah, that was a great tackle. We saw the play style activate just as it happened. And Gav on the break here looking like a good opportunity.
Oh, intercept plus.
Fantastic. Intercept plus. I have a player with intercept plus who is very much an intercept whore, as you described.
He's got a chance here. He's got to keep drilling it. Drill it across. Oh.
Yeah, Gav looking a bit static in front of goal when he has to think about it.
It's when he plays without thinking, where he just plays it off the cuff.
Oh, now that was an important goal. That was a key goal there for Gav.
Weak foot, finesse plus.
Yeah, well, Gav's goals have been scored with the kind of goals we would expect Gav's players to score. Here we have Barnes. Is he going to hit it to the back post? No. Gav cutting off the 2 things there, but Gav's leaving himself wide open here. One thing pass away from being fucked. Really, Jordan.
And that's why
now it's on. Now it's on. One move, through ball. Got to be. Great defending there. By Lieberman, just outstanding defending. Oh, it's a bad ball. But can he capitalize?
This is not ending with being 2-2. I see at least another 2 or 3 goals. I can't see this being a draw. Both lads want that win. Both lads need that win if they want to put some more pride on their position on the league table, Doc.
I'm just, one thing I'm hoping for here is, unfortunate. I'm hoping that it's a goal that wins the game and not something shitty, because these lads deserve to go out on their shield or to go out in victory. So we're seeing Barca here building through the middle. Casado, who obviously has come on there for.
He's driving it. What a ball through! Fantastic.
Yeah, was that a shot?
It was a through ball. It was just very well step up. Here we go. Harvey Barnes. Is he going to play it in? Oh, the feet.
Oh, the feet. Oh, my God.
Harvey Barnes. What a finish.
I did not think he had that in his locker.
Wow.
Did you?
I mean,
I didn't.
You could see in the other game week, Harvey Barnes was that man who scored that goal with a left foot across goal. Maybe Gav kind of could see that goal from last week and expected him to go back onto his left. But Harvey Barnes with the magic feet, like we can see from Sam Paoleo there. I mean, what a game. 3-2, half an hour to go. We're going to see another one now. Stoichkov.
Great defended. Now, I have to ask the question. When you can have Suarez, Messi, Stoichkov, to name a few, in your team, if you can have Thuram, people like that in your team, if you can bring in Zambrotta at left back, why wouldn't you?
I mean, obviously, previously it would be to do with price. We know that there are things like evolutions which really do stack up cards this year. Gav's got to be looking at that Lionel Messi team of the season card, 4 playstyle pluses, I want to say it has got now, 96 rated cards. So if I'm Gav after this evening, I would be grinding those packs in the small piece of hope to get that Messi, because you get that card in, that turns a 50-50 shot into a 90-10.
He's onside. He's onside. He's onside.
Oh, he's squaring.
Oh!
Balde with the incredible interception there. And do you know what? That card has been on one hell of a journey. Gav pushing this ball up top.
Winning the ball back very quickly there. Jordan looking to get the ball into the box. We know that he's difficult. Can it be?
No!
Oh my God, I thought that was going in. I genuinely thought that was going in.
That would have been goal of the night.
Goal. Gav under immense pressure here.
25
Gav,
to go.
I mean, look, if Jordan comes out of this game 3-3, he won't be that disappointed. I think if Gav comes out of this with a draw, he'll probably feel like this was a game where he had a chance.
Yes.
But that's
got to play it. Is he on? If he's on, this is a goal. Oh, he's gone early. He's gone early.
Now, fantastic opportunity for Gav to get the ball into the wing. Oh, interception straight away there from Jordan, and Newcastle coming with numbers. Newcastle almost man for man here at the back. It's through. Can this be the composure? The composure of the man. Unbelievable. Jordan coming out strong, proud, and loud. Oh my God, I did not expect this at all.
Do you know, something that you cannot fault is the passion plus that we've said right from the very go of season 1. That is definitely a hidden play style that we can see. And it means more. Asula now running forward. Araujo, is he going to take him? He's taking him out like the Uruguayan. We know he can do. But again, the high press, Lazaro, fantastic evolution has been worked on here. Pinging that ball forward. Asula's going to run forward. Is it going to be 5? It's 5. It's curtains.
It's 5. Oh, now hopefully we can see Gav do his best to finish out this game. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this. I don't think anybody expected this. Jordan, take a bow, son. You know, like we did not see this coming. You have been incredible in this game, and you should be incredibly proud of yourself and proud of your passion for your club, mate. Some of those interceptions by Byrne have been next level. Some of the dribbling as well has been phenomenal. Some of that, like, tacky, I call it like tacky dribbling, where you just sort of like sprint, stop. But again, we're seeing I mean, we're seeing Claudia Pina come on. Perhaps too late.
It's true.
Yeah, and she is a nightmare to play against.
She is. The ball just sticks with her. But again, he's through. He's on.
Chip. Oh no!
Oh, he's just hit it wide. Goodness me!
I thought that was in. Yeah, Gav doing the best that he can do with the players that he's got. I think maybe it might be worth doing some Foot GG searches on height to try and get himself some bigger players. I mean, Busquets is what, 6'3"?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be good to kind of match the energy that Joe Linton has brought into this match. And that is one thing that, you know, he's brought forward Jordan from the Newcastle.
He's offside again.
Going to be in a battle.
Great defender with Cancelo there.
Great press again, though. This is the thing. The common theme of Jordan is that high press. He's winning the ball up high, suffocating Gav, but it just leaves a few gaps at the back. But he's still winning the duels.
But the size difference is huge.
Through again. Square it.
Jordan playing like a man who's 5-2 up. Huge congratulations to Jordan in this game. Condolences to Gav. I appreciate him coming out here and playing with passion and drive. But the victory goes to Newcastle United. Jordan with the 3 points, climbing himself up the table. Jordan now going from his position earlier into a brand new situation. We are seeing Jordan. Let me find it very quickly on this. Jordan Lee has now gone to 7 points.
Wow.
And that goal difference now is -4, which puts him in 11th ahead of Chinese Ryan.
He's in the top half of the table now. What a climb.
Yep, he's 11th ahead of Chinese Ryan. His goal difference is better, so we're seeing him climb massively there. More of the Team Frenzy players pushing themselves further up, and the Team Fitzy players again being pushed down. There really does need to be some kind of push in the from the Team Fitzy guys as we move forward. Amazing performance by Jordan. Phenomenal, some would say. Utilized all of the assets of his own team, did everything you would expect of him, and delivered so well. Gav, very unfortunate to come up against a team like that at this time. I feel that maybe a month ago, the more agile Barcelona team would have cleaned that Newcastle team out. Unfortunately, size is a major issue at the moment in the game, and Gav needs to find some of that from somewhere. Doesn't have, not every player has to be big, but you need those options in certain parts of the pitch. Centre back, obviously, one CDM, obviously, one of your up front, obviously, and then you can get yourself out of situations, and you can also score goals that are cheap. You know, and that's really what we're trying to do. How do you feel about that game? You must be surprised. I know you backed Jordan. I don't think you knew it was going to be like that.
I mean, I backed Jordan in the hope that, you know, we can see what he's got in his locker, but we didn't know he had that. We didn't know that he was that agile on the ball, with that composure, with that wing play. I mean, he really utilised the pace and the agility of St. Maximin and Harvey Barnes. I don't think we saw him make many changes. I know he took Livramento off for Lazaro, but not many changes up front. But not that he had to. I mean, the midfield did a really clean job as well. Joe Linton, you could see intercept plus. How many times did he win that ball in midfield? You know, those brutes, those duels, they were won.
It was so impressive. There was nothing through the midfield. Absolutely nothing. You know, and that's not on Gav. That's just on Wade Jordan set his team up. He has set his team up to be compact, difficult to defeat, and he has some flair in attack with a lot of size. Barnes has been phenomenal. St. Maxim, absolutely amazing, and of course his striker, whose name is it Okafor?
Osula.
So Osula, his striker, doing wondrous things. So you must be very happy. Again, another 3 points for Team Friendzy. We've had another 3 points from last week for Team Friendzy coming as well, which is fantastic for you. As we go into the closing days, I just want to wish everybody luck. I know that there has to be a loser in some games. I know that draws might not suit everyone, but the passion, the ability to stay in the game is appreciated. You guys are the heartbeat of this, and we are so grateful to all of you, except those who don't play the games. You'll fuck off. That's just my opinion, not Tom's. That's my opinion. Yeah, that's my opinion. Tom, going into next week, some big games. Obviously, bragging rights, some pro clubs bragging rights coming up. How many do you think Darren's going to put past me? I think 7.
Do you know what? Right, Darren. I'm not going to give his game plan away.
No.
If you look at the highlights of the last few weeks, he features in it quite regularly, right? That's all I'll say. He's a man who knows where the net is. He is someone who, at Celtic in a PMP league, kind of the underdog. Got some really good cards, Kenny Dalglish being the main one, Henrik Larsson being another very good card. So he's got some absolute finishes up top. If you allow him a little bit of space, he will be scoring goals. So I know Doc.
If I allow him a little bit of space, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Darren hates to lose. Not that anyone likes to lose, but Darren hates to lose.
It'll be interesting to see what Chimetti can do to him as that Ranger striker. Hopefully brings out all of the worst parts of him, and he loses his head a little bit. So that would be quite useful for me. Obviously, your game, it's going to be a cricket score, but it'll be a great opportunity for you to push your goal difference up with that Crystal Palace team.
I'll be honest, it would be nice to play, Doc. It would be nice to turn up and then play someone. That's no shade. Yes. It's just I'm a bit rusty at the moment. I need some game time.
If you need some practice, I'm available to be
more than happy. More than happy. Or, Doc, open invite to the viewers. Anyone who wants to join us, anybody who wants to challenge and see if they can dethrone the current champion, Fitzy the Bard, hasn't lost a single P&P game ever. Is he going to bottle it this week? He's got Millwall. We know that they can absolutely attack. We know Lou is up for an upset. He's dropped a few points, which he's not used to. Will we see an upset this week? I'm not sure. I don't think I fancy anyone taking over Porto right now. I mean, we've just seen Samu in the last game, an 11-1 win, getting 7 goal contributions. This is a day one card that has been worked on. I can't see Fitzy losing this game.
I don't see him losing. The only way he'll lose is through complacency.
Yeah.
But again, Ryan's the kind of person that will beat the shit out of himself. So if he concedes a goal in a game, then his whole game's going to be about not conceding after that. So you have to deal with multiple game plans. And the matter of the fact is that you have to think about the game plans, but that's just how he plays. So don't overthink when you play him.
I'm looking forward to game week 8 because it's going to be the one hell of a live stream, Doc. I think we're going to try get it on a Friday. I'll happily dip out of this call, play it live. We'll put it on the view for everyone.
We are going to play that one live.
We've got to. The people deserve it.
Be a huge game, but there's a few huge games as well. Sheep in a great position, very slowly climbing his way to the top of the board, and in between that, the battle of the midfield runners is going to be really interesting. I think there's great opportunity for people to move into that top 10 if they can get the results this week. But there is also the trepidation that if those points go the other way, Team Friendzy pulls even further ahead. So
we've got one hand on the title at the minute.
You've got one hand on the title, but we have the best player.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if we've got the best player.
Well, based upon the experience that we've had in tournaments, we would say that him having not lost the game makes him the favorite to beat you like a rented mule.
Well, again, if we only knew what those matches behind closed doors meant. Obviously, they don't mean anything as a friendly, but, little mental blocks going into these games. What I will say is it's either going to be a draw or it's going to be 5 goals to 1 and none to the other. Every time we've played, you can't predict it. That is one thing that we will say. One thing that we promise is we'll put on a show for you guys. All of Team Fitzy are going to be going for him. All of Team Friendzy are going to be rooting for me.
Not all of them.
Wow, we'll see. It's time for the captains to lay it to rest, I think.
I think that should be 2 legs as well. I think
everyone wants it. Everyone wants a home and away.
Yeah. Just so there's no internet complaints or anything, we can level that one up.
We live down the road. Do you know what would be nice, right? If we just brought him over mine now, we'll sit next to each other, just play it on the same screen. Wouldn't that be amazing? You could see a live feed of us both beating the shit out of each other every goal that we can see.
What you could do is that one of you, you could put a monitor in the car and come round, and you could have, because you can't do that with the Ultimate Team, but you could have you both in the same room. That's maybe not a good thing. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, because if it don't go right, Fitzy will stab you.
He probably would stab me, yes.
It's not even a joke. I don't know if you've ever seen a film called The Royal Tenenbaums, but there's this Indian guy that stabs the guy at the end of it and takes him to the hospital. Like, he will shiv you and take you to the hospital.
Well, if I go to the hospital, I will be holding the trophy. I don't care.
Yeah, barely. From my cold dead hands. But yeah, thank you to everyone for joining us. We have great fun doing this. We appreciate you guys watching. This is just the start as we move forward, not only through FC26, but into FC27. We're going to be doing a lot of things, a lot of diversive things, probably looking at getting people into groupings where we can have competitive matches, maybe a Premier and a Championship. Who knows? But we do have a lot of things coming in the future. And thank you to everyone who joins us and watches these games. The promotion of these is going to be ramping up as we go into the World Cup, and you're going to be seeing a lot more about it. Tom, thank you for your time today. I don't know if my missus is coming through. She's playing competitive Overwatch and she is just screaming at the moment. So I apologize for that.
Fantastic, Doc. It's always a pleasure to share our Friday evenings together with you.
It is. I look forward to it. It's hype. It's hype. I love it. I love it. I have this little thing set up. If you actually saw what the room was like, you'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like there's so much manga over there. Well, I love it, and it's fantastic. And yeah, it's just a further extension of the Discord. It's a further extension of yourself, you know, and your principles when it comes to FIFA, and principles when it comes to being a good person. So I think everyone needs to know. Tom does 95% of all the work in the Discord. He does 95%. Well, no, 98% of all the stuff with the P&P. He is relentless and he works hard, and we need to take advantage of that because there's going to be little friends in the future. And we need to make the most of Tom Wise around. And I know that sounds a bit preachy, but we do. He's a great guy, and we really, really appreciate you. Not just myself, but everybody in the Discord. They maybe think you're Jesus. Maybe
I am for Jesus.
Wait, that would make well, he's not, because he's your brother. Let's call him your cousin. So Fitzy would be John the Baptist.
Yeah, you know, or and Chinese Ryan can be Moses because you know his defense. You know,
well, I was just thinking more like instead of John the Baptist, you could have Fitzy the bastard.
We'll go with that. He'll be Judas. He'll be stabbing me in game week 8.
100% no, because that no.
I won't be carrying the cross. I'll be carrying the trophy, and then I'll be stabbed.
We'll make him Simon. I think Simon was the one that believed. I don't know. I can't remember my Catholic upbringing. Outside of naming the first 6 books of the Bible, I'm done.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off limits. We're going to be talking about how we didn't go to the moon soon because we didn't, and how the world is definitely round because we can see it from space. Or have you seen it from space? Because they're all digital images. Anyway, more conspiracy theories coming soon. We love you and we miss you, and we can't wait to catch you next week. Mwah! Thank you for being here with us. Now the awkward bit where when I press enter, it doesn't